Ichigo Kurosaki, the substitute Shinigami that was given powers from Ruka. Ichigo is kind of short-tempered and rushes into battle, especially when it's to save his friend. His story starts out by finding a girl, said girl gets kidnapped and locked in a castle, and he has to save her. Basically, he's edgy Super Mario with a sword.
It's me, Mario!
Which brings us to his abilities. I'm going to stick to only anime abilities since the anime is coming back soon. We can't talk about Ichigo's abilities without talking about his Zanpakuto, a sword that has 3 forms, a Seal form, a Shikai form, and the Bankai. Ichigo's Zanpakuto is called Zangetsu, which usually takes the form of a huge sword. A Zanpakuto Shikai form is basically what happens when you wake up the sword and become friends with it. Once Ichigo unlocked the Shikai form, it became Zangetsu's base form. Zangetsu's special move is Gesuga Tensho. It's a move that launches a huge blue wave of energy at the enemy, with these simple words. Bankai! Ichigo activates his Bankai, which leads to one of the most hyped moments in anime history. Bankai is basically the Zanpakuto being fully awakened, and it can take all types of appearances. Seriously, look at this. Ichigo's Bankai makes his huge sword become a black katana, but retains the strength of the huge sword. In this form, Ichigo's Gesuga Tensho becomes black and red and is much stronger. He also has the ability to enhance his attacks with the Gesuga Tensho energy. When in Bankai, Zangetsu's special ability is super speed, and we do see him do a lot of flash steps and creating after him. That sounds great, but you won't actually be able to tell that he's that fast a lot of times. Ichigo is fast, but rarely fast enough. In all seriousness, there are points where Ichigo looks really fast and others where the people he's fighting is just as fast or faster. So here's the thing about Ichigo. He has a hollow inside of him, which basically is a ghost acting as an evil version of him. In times of desperation, Ichigo loses himself and the hollow version takes over. Hollow Ichigo is significantly stronger and his body becomes less human depending on how much control the hollow has over him. This power boost stacks on top of his Bankai powers, and he gains the ability to shoot powerful Sero beams. Basically, if Hollow Ichigo appears, things die. Ichigo is eventually able to harness the hollow power inside of him at will, which makes him a visor. He puts on a mask that gives him about 11 seconds of extra power to overwhelm the enemy, which leaves him completely exhausted afterwards, except when it doesn't.
Your mask must be at its limit.
Its limit? Not even close!
At this point, you would think there's no way he can get stronger than this. Wrong. Ichigo has a final trump card called the Final Gesuga Tensho. With this move, Ichigo actually becomes a Gesuga, which turns him into the most powerful being, at the cost of losing all of his abilities, making him pretty useless afterwards. But at least he looked cool and could say, "Remember that time when I was unstoppable?" Good times.